Hey everyone, this is Will Steele with DIY Boat Life, and today we're going to talk about one of my older Raymarine multifunction displays. This is the E7 MFD, and it's got a card reader inside, which is required to be able to use in order to load the maps. The maps exist on the SD card. Without an SD card, this is mostly useless. It doesn't give you any detail on any of your charts. Now, that has stopped working. So the chart plotter works, except that the card reader doesn't work. Now, I did already take this apart and verify that everything looks pretty good. And it most likely is the card reader itself. I did some testing on the pins and didn't seem to really, some of the pins didn't trace. So that tells me that the card reader is malfunctioning. And the problem is the card reader is, I believe, not available for Raymarine. Well, they won't sell it to you directly, number one. Number two, they may not even have any more from what I've been hearing. So I bet you, though, I do see some part numbers that are kind of covered up by basically probably material that's meant to keep corrosion out, some kind of rubbery plastic material on it, on the card reader. And we're going to take the card reader out and see if we can find the part number. So follow me on this little journey, this little electronics journey, where we work on that. All right, so let's take this apart. Now, at first I didn't realize how easy this is to take apart, but it is remarkably easy to get this off. It's just maybe just to turn this a little bit here. Oops. Let's need to keep this from, when I put this, I need some kind of weights to hold this down. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Like a little more weight. Hold it. Let's see what else I can put on top of there. All right, give me a second. All right, I think that's good for now. All right, I didn't realize how easy this is actually to remove. At first I took the whole device apart. You don't need to do that. So all we really need to do is there's a couple screws to the display. Let me put this under it so I can get to those screws and show you what I'm doing. So there's two screws right over here. Yeah, right over here. The first you need to take off from the back. You don't need to remove all these screws, just here. Also, just to note, if you do need to take the whole thing apart, there's also 4 screws here in the back holding it at the end. So you would remove all these screws around here and these 4 screws, and you pretty much have the whole thing apart at that point. So let's take these screws, 2 screws out first. And it's really, really super easy. So we're just going to plop these screws out. And what's weird, Raymarine told me that they don't have a part number for the card reader, which is just got to be BS. I'm sure they have an inventory even for the repair. The repair department must have something. And they haven't gotten back to me yet. I'm trying to see if I can source one directly from them. They told me I'd have to pay $200 for the repair, but somebody else is saying that they don't even have the parts anymore, so that might not do me any good. So we're going to pull this out. Now you can see there's that screw that I just pulled it out right there. And you can just leave that screw in. And it's just got a ribbon cable. And you're just going to disconnect the ribbon cable, which should be pretty easy. Right here, just pry that up. Just maybe zoom in a little bit for you. Let's see here. Can we get in there? Yeah. So I just pried up that ribbon cable right there. Maybe even going 3x. Yeah, so you can see that ribbon cable, you just pull that tab up, just like you do on most ribbon cables, and you can just pull it free, and it comes out. And so there you go. Now, it's that easy. That's all you got to do. Now let's put that aside. Let's take another look at this, right? So it's got a handful of pins. I'm not exactly sure how many pins it has. Just by eyeballing it at this second, I had to take a closer look. But actually, let me take a look. Let's count the pins. I've got my microscope here, and I should be able to figure that out just by looking at it. So let's see here. I've got, looks like, put this in the middle where you can kind of see it a little bit better too. Okay, I'm not really prepared for doing live electronics kind of things here, but we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need something a little finer so I can count. We've got 1, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, I think. Do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so we have 18 pins. And now you can also see that there's a few numbers right here. And what I'm curious is if can I pry that material away to see what those numbers are? Because those numbers might give me a part number that most likely Raymarine did not make these. Most likely these are generic parts. Oh yeah, look, that rubber actually is coming right off. It's actually coming off a lot easier than I thought it would. Okay, so that's good. Well, I don't know if it's coming off, but it looks pretty malleable. So let's just see if we can pull the rubber off. So if I can pull it off, I may be able to get in here and see exactly what this is. Okay. I know it's supposed to protect the component, but it's dead anyway, so what's the point? I'm trying to protect it. Okay. Come on. It's a really funny rubber, isn't it? Try one of my spudgers. That might help a little better. Let's see how that spudger works. Might do me a little better. Oops, wrong way. Okay. Yes, that might help a little bit. I'll get some of this rubber away from here. Also, this is something I could always reapply. The question is, I really want to see what these numbers and letters are underneath here. Okay. Come on. The numbers look bigger if I get rid of this crap that's on here. Come on. It's messy, but... Okay. Looks like a 1. Let's see here. Come on. Man, really... So it was really a pain to get off. Especially to try to see what these numbers, what that number is there. Come on. Okay. We're getting there. Just be patient. Ah, there we go. Get some more crap off of here. Okay. See, this is something I don't think anybody's really done. Now, there are some chips and things on here, so obviously it's not just straight pin ins and pin outs. Okay, now that looks like that says, what does that say? Man, that's tough to read. I think there might be some more. Oh, there's some more stuff underneath that too. So let's just keep on scraping this garbage off. That might give me some hint as to what this is. Because that would be great if I can just get a part number off of here. Ooh, take a break for a second. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think there's some chips or something underneath here. Yeah, there's some chips underneath there. This is RN2, I think. I don't know what that says up there. SKT1 maybe? Okay. Oh, these are resistors. That's what they are. Okay. So that's just telling me that those are resistors. Okay. Ooh. And that. So I have RN2 and RN. I'm assuming RN1. Yeah, RN1 and RN2. Okay, that's fine. Man, there's so much crap in here. It's hard to get off. This SMT1, I think that's SMT1. It's hard to tell here. My eyesight is not what it used to be, but I'm going to say that's SMT1. See if I can see any better in the phone camera here. Let's say it's SMT1. So that begs the question, if I look that up, so that's on that side. Let's look at the other side too. Let's just get everything here just in case there's any other numbers that could be useful. Let's get this rubber too here. Okay, there's a couple capacitors here, I think. I think this will be easier to get if I start with this. Start to peel it off. Okay. Okie dokie. Come on. Okay, starting to get it. Come on. This looks like a fairly basic part, you know, like I would imagine that it's somewhat generic. That could be gotten somewhere else. Okay, I'm not sure I see much more. Anything looks like it could be a part number right here. Another question is, can this be pulled out of this casing? Because obviously what this is molded into is very specific here. It doesn't look particularly easy to pull out. It's all together as one assembly here. I was hoping that maybe I'd be able to pull you out. Maybe with a pair of pliers I could yank it out. I don't know yet. It does have a little bit of play, so actually I think there might be some hope that I could actually take a pair of pliers and just pull this whole piece out. Now that I've taken some of this glue out, some of this rubber, which may have acted as an adhesive. So let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Try a little, so I have a little flathead I could use to get in there, or something. So none of these are flatheads. That's not a flathead, but I might be able to get in with the flathead here. Let's try that. Okay. Just trying to see if I can clear any more of this crap off of here. Okay. I can just pull this out. Nope, not by hand anyway. Okay. This could have just been hard glued in here for all I know. But even if I could find, if I found this little circuit board, I could replace it. Like I could fashion some kind of, you know, hot glue system or something to just keep it in there. Now, this does not look like it's going to come out very easily, though, because this probably is somehow glued in here. But let's see. Is this, how much does this wiggle? Did it pull out? Actually, it looks like it might have pulled out a little bit when I wiggled it before. So I need to pull out. I think it might be coming out a little bit. I might be able to get a pair of pliers and yank on it. If I can't get it with my hands, it does look like it's possible to get out. But first, okay, so we got those numbers. We've got these, obviously these are telling us some things here just about, like we got C1007 and C1008, I guess, or 6. Looks like a 6. C1 and C2. So I see another number right in here. Don't know what that is. That could also be some kind of number, but it's looks like it's mostly covered. I would need to pull this out more to get to it. So two things. One, I'm going to go and look up this SMT1. I'm going to look up SMT1 card readers. So let me get my stuff here. Let me get my keyboard, my mouse, so I can look this up. Okay. Let's see if I can find this. All right. Okay, so I haven't found anything definitive. I started looking, but nothing clear. So what I want to try to do is get this, see if I can get this out of here. Use a pair of pliers and try to carefully remove it. So it's I mean, it doesn't work anyway, so I'm not that concerned with it, but let's see if I can yank it out of here carefully. Okay. Definitely wiggles around in there. Doesn't want to come out very easily though. Okay. Definitely some wiggling going on. I don't know how it's held in here, and that's part of the problem. I just brute force it. I mean, basically I just want to find out what it is. I know it's not going to work for me no matter what I do. Now there needs to, oh, hey, look at that. It actually, I don't need to pull it. I just push it. There we go. All right, so that just pushes out this way. Now it's, okay, this is cool. So I'm a little closer, but it doesn't, yeah, so it needs to push in. And I'm hoping, so there's still some rubber stuff. So it's got a very low clearance. So a couple of these capacitors or whatever are getting in the way, along with the rubber. So let me see if I can pull some rubber out of the way. Get some more of the rubber out of the way so I can, maybe this will be more easily removable. I don't have as much crap in the way here. Okay. Man, if I figure this out, this would be great. Just need to find out what board this is. I mean, maybe I could even reflow some stuff, some of the circuitry, but let's see. Let's see. I'm not trying to get all this garbage out of here. It's just all this crap on here. Just real pain in the butt. Okay. Come on. Let's maybe get in here a little bit too. Hopefully circuitry is actually pretty resilient, so you can really scuff it up and scrape it a lot. Okay. Oh, a little bit closer. So much closer. Just trying to get under. This right here is the main problem. Trying to do it without. Oh, you know what? Let's see here. I've also got that. Oh, you know what? This little thing's up too. Let me put that down. That could be stopping us. Let's put that. We got this up. This other side too has crap in it. It could also be causing some problems here. Clear as much of this garbage off here as I can. Okay, make sure that this thing is flipped down. Now let's see if I can get Man, there's such a tight tolerance here. I really did not make this easy to... Oh, I actually see, I think I see some, maybe some bent pins now that I'm looking here. Maybe, or that might just be stuff crap on, yeah, maybe not. But yeah, this here, okay, that's down. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay, just want to pull you out. I know you don't want to come, but if you do, I should be able to figure out the stuff I need here. Does anybody else talk to their electronics when they're working on it? Okay. Come on. Not the door. Let me pry this door off carefully. Probably. There we go. It's better. Did I break it? I don't think I broke it. Good. Okay. Now let's try to get this thing off of here. Oh, that came up again, right? We need this to stay right there. I just got to push you out because I don't want to break off any of the circuitry if I can. This looks like, is that more rubber in there? Can't really tell. I could just, if I do break it, it's already broken, so I don't really care. Just thinking like maybe if I do it without breaking it, maybe I can repair it, right? I think it's just this rubber's in the way. I really need like a good flathead. I don't think the spudger's quite doing the job. I'll look in here a little more. So close, man. Come on. Oopsie, did I break something off? I don't know what that was. Come on. Okay, that thing still wants to come up. Okay. It still likes to push that up. I respect them for making this watertight, but it's a little bit of pain because you can't get this crap out. And I don't feel like this had to have such a tight tolerance. Yeah, I definitely still feel some rubber in here. I want to get out. Okay, come on. Okay, let's check this too. Only bits of rubber still inside there. Let me get like a. Okay. There's a little bit of play, just a matter of what. And I guess we cut around and try to pull it off. Just see. And on this, well, it's
hard to really tell what the deal is with this, whether this is something that I can get off or not, without just ripping it apart. Oops. Okay, let's try to maybe use this flathead here. Try to pry this up a little bit carefully. Okay. Stupid thing is I'm popping up too. I may need to get a hacksaw. Let's see if I can do that. All right, here we go. Hacksaw time. So I can get this out of here. That brute force, as they say. Man, that's thick. How far do I need to cut into this thing? A little longer. Figured it would be hollow inside here, not solid plastic. It's a little tougher to cut through than I thought too. I'm quite a ways into that. Let's see. Maybe I can just pry some of this out of here. It's strong plastic. Give them that. Also, hopefully not. Just realizing I could be cutting in the circuit board now. Should be its own problem. I could see it. I was hoping I wasn't cutting into it. I'm a bit nervous. Let me just try to brute force it maybe. This does not want to come out. I might have just been hacksawing into this now that I think of it. Well, I mean, at this point, I'm already going that way, so I might as well try to hacksaw here. My goal anyway is just to figure out what this is it's not working. Just would have liked to have preserved it in hopes that I could have eventually repaired it, but damn, man, this was hard to cut through. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Oh, okay. All right, that's a little better. Can't really tell whether I cut into this or not, though. Let's see. I may have. I may not have. It's really hard to tell from here. And if I did cut into anything, was it important? Because sometimes there might have just been some part of the board left. Now I could do probably, looks like if I cut, just keep on cutting around this, I should eventually be able to get this off. Just gonna be careful. If it's just hollow enough that I should be able to cut the top plastic layer off here. Well, not the ideal way to try to repair electronics for sure. But, oops, daisy. So I can get you a better view of what I'm working on here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cut into it. Just gotta have patience, which is not always my virtue with things. What we got now? So as you're closer to the electronics, you want to go slower. Oh, we didn't make this thing so you didn't have to bastardize it to get it out. Alrighty. There goes my. Just trying to avoid happening. The problem is this thing that I'm using. The stand at a certain angle. It does not work very well. Okay, let's come back to what I was doing. See if we can still see what I was working on. Okay, I think I gotta go like this anyway. I think with that one leg out in front, I should keep it from tipping over. Okay. Yep. Oh, I think we're very close now. So I definitely want to be very careful. Cut out of here. Okay, so this might, maybe I can just pry it out now. Pry it off, at least this part of it. This plastic is definitely very difficult to pull off. There's very tight tolerances in here too. Okay. Well, this next would be to cut here. Okay. All right, you're not seeing what I'm doing? There we go. Okay, it might be close at this point. This might just pry this piece off. Oh, there we go, getting somewhere. Okay, I have a feeling that if I cut the other ends, I can probably get this kind of off. Okay. Can't really see what I'm working on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Almost there, I think. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to clean up, but what are you gonna do? Okay. One thing I probably want to do before I completely, probably want to put a little, probably want to cut all the way through here. At least part of it, so I can kind of break it open. Easy to do that, still attached to something right now. Okay, I'm not going to get to the side here. See, how much did I get in here? Get all this? Maybe. Okay, that might work. I'm just cutting this part off. Okay. I don't know what that is, but okay. So close. Not getting this off yet. There we go. All right, that came off. Okay, that's a good start. So we got that off. Okay. Little thing right there. Oh, did that break off? I don't know, something's going on here. Is that the other piece? What is that? What did I just do? Oh, is this wasn't the little hinge? I don't think so. But I think we can get it out now. There we go. Did I damage it? Can't tell. I think I might have cut into here. I can't really tell. It looks like I might have. I would have thought I would have seen a piece of that. Ooh, is that it? Nope. I'm not sure. This actually might be just how it is. Ooh, there we go. There's a number right on there. KAE2606CM. Okay. Usually it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Some other numbers on here too. So I think I've accomplished my goal. Once I get clean off some of these things, I could probably get a part number off here. It's probably something very generic, which would be fantastic. But it's very generic. I can probably find it in China or something. I'm surprised nobody else has tried to do this. I mean, if it's not going to work anyway, what's the point, right? I mean, what's not? Why not? If it's, it's not good. Okay, and this stupid rubber stuff, though, was a pain. And the way it was in there was a pain, too. Okay. So can you see what I'm doing? Not sure. Now you can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I definitely got some numbers here. It's like EP8 or EPB and then some numbers. And I also got that, and the KAE, whatever that is. Right, I'm more concerned with the numbers on the breadboard here. Or on the circuit board. Oops, I don't know where I just pulled off there or something. But I would bet that this is not something so unique that I can't find a replacement for. So let's keep on pulling this crap. There's all sorts of numbers all over it. Good. Should be able to find something with this. ROHS, yep. Oops, not again. Oh. Man, that's annoying. Sorry, this is not the best setup. That's what I got. It's not what I usually do. It's like electronic stuff. Oh, and there we go again. Dang this thing. I need to get a better system for this for sure. But let's see here now. You can see all these numbers on here. So we've got like some right there. That is, what is this? This is, it's like EP8s and then a bunch of numbers. Do some more cleaning off of this crap off of here. Pleasure. I'm just going to clean off all this garbage off of here. Let's see here, we got a call. I can answer it here. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Oh well, whatever. Could have been Raymarine for all I know. Come on. What is this thing? What's it tip side to side now? Well, looks like it kind of work too. Whatever. Okay. Let's get back to work. So we got a bunch of stuff here too. So okay, so now I got to find out what this is. So I'll come back once I figure out what part we have here. But we got a bunch of numbers on here, and hopefully one of these will tell us what we need to know. Cool. All right, so what I've decided I'm going to do is I ordered some parts off of this site called Tinkersphere, and I'm going to try to order them and hope that this will work for me. So I ordered actually a bunch of different parts. So one of the things I ordered was some breadboards. I ordered some jumper wire cables. I ordered also, it's very important. Let's see if I can see the other thing that I had here. Oh, my cart's empty now, but I had also ordered these adapters that allow me basically adapt a 16-pin ribbon cable to a breadboard. And so in theory, what I can do is I can recreate this whole thing. And worst case scenario, I just mount it on the outside to put the SD card in, or I somehow manage to fit it inside, and so we'll figure that out. There may be enough room inside actually to put all that stuff. So we'll see how big it is when it comes in. So I ordered it. I imagine it'll be here sometime next week, and then I can see how that's going to work. But I have a feeling, since the SD card is just very basic, the ones that I got are also not, they're also just basic with some resistors and things on them. Hopefully I should be able to just connect them. I don't know for sure, but I imagine, since the circuitry is extremely simple. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it anywhere. Like, I tried to find basically the same thing, even just by description. None of the ID numbers came up when I searched on Google, but there you have it. That's the parts, and unfortunately, I can't find it. So it would be nice if I could have ordered it from Raymarine. I would have paid up to $100 for it, but I paid about $25 to order stuff from this Tinkersphere place, and I'll DIY it. It'll make a good video, and you'll have to come back and watch me put that circuit together as I do that in a week or two. But for the moment, I'm just going to post this so you know that I tore into it, and there's a little more information on this than we had before. And if you pause the video, you could probably see what the numbers are. So if you manage to find any information on this particular components, that would be awesome. I would love to, if I could get the actual or any interchangeable component for this, that would be cool. So if anybody has any advice or any information, please let me know in the comments. So this is Will Steele with DIY Boat Life, and I will see you in the next episode.